baking in summer in Australia is just... Now I'm going to have something to eat, and then I think we're going to go to the shops and try and get some stuff to make some sort of Christmassy treats. I don't know what we're going to be making. Hopefully something not too labor intensive, because the day's kind of getting away from me, and we've got dinner tonight, which is where we want to take the treats to, so yeah, we need to kind of fit it in there. So I'll show you what I'm going to have. So I'm feeling quite lazy, so I'm just going to have some rolled oats with some almond milk, and I'll top it with some apple. I've just got 1.5 apple and a banana and some coconut.
Later.
So I am fed, and we are just about to head off and go to the shops and get all of the things that we need. And I think that what we're going to make is some Christmas cookies and something else, maybe like some gingerbread people, which I've never tried to make vegan before. It was years ago when I made them for the first time, and I remember it being really hard, just very laborious. So we'll see how a vegan version goes. Maybe I'll make one today, maybe I'll make one in another video, who knows. If I don't make that, maybe something else. I was thinking maybe like a vegan biscotti. So we'll see. Something that I really want to make for Christmas is a vegan pavlova. And if I don't make it soon, then I'll make it just before Christmas, like for Christmas Day. If you don't know what a pavlova is, it's a really common Australian dessert. It's basically meringue, cream and fruit. So I had a vegan version about a week ago. A friend of mine made an amazing vegan mango pavlova, and it was just ridiculous. So I'd love to try and recreate it for Christmas. So we'll see what happens with that. And I'm actually going to Bali in like, I think it's like 4 days now. And I'm very excited. So I think I'm going to try and vlog while we're away. I obviously won't be doing any recipe videos. Maybe I can do some like Balinese what I ate today or something, but the format will be a little different. So they'll probably all be vlogs. Hopefully you guys will be into that. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for right now, and a little bit of an insight into what's happening in the next week or so. This is a Christmas dumpling, or is this an everyday dumpling? Oh, okay. So I've just gotten back and I'm in my kitchen, and I'm going to make some vegan white chocolate and pistachio and cranberry cookies, which I think is a bit Christmassy because it's like green and red and white, and they should be delicious. So I'll show you guys what I got and how I make it. So today we are using some pistachios, some sweetened dried cranberries, and some vegan white chocolate. I'm just using this brand. You can use whatever brand you like. And this is actually the only one that I've tried before, and it doesn't taste that good when you try it on its own, but when you bake it, it tastes very much like real white chocolate. So I definitely recommend it for baking. I'm using some plain flour, some baking powder, and also some baking soda, some coconut oil, some vanilla extract, almond milk, and brown sugar. I've also preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, so you guys will have to check that out. So let's get started. So to a large bowl, I'm going to add some coconut oil, and this is just half a cup. To that, I'm gonna add 1 cup of soft brown sugar, 1/4 cup of almond milk, and some vanilla extract, about half a teaspoon. And now I'm just gonna mix it all together. If your coconut oil is really firm, just put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds or so until it softens up, and you can kind of just mash it down like that and cream it up. So now I'm gonna add in 2 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of bicarb soda. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix it all around, and then I'm gonna add all of the little bits and pieces to it. So now that that's all mixed through, you just want to form them into little balls and put it on a lined baking tray. Okay, so my cookies are all laid out on my tray. I've got 2 trays just like this. And do make sure that you give them a bit of room to spread because they do expand a little bit in the oven. So they're going to cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. Keep an eye on them. You want to get them out of the oven when they're just a bit golden brown and still a little bit soft to touch, because they will firm up a little bit as they cool, and you want them to still be a little bit soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. That's when they're really good. So my cookies are cooking away in the oven, and I've just gotten out of the kitchen because it is so hot in there now. Baking in summer in Australia is just... I got a comment on a photo that I posted on Instagram the other day from someone who, because I mentioned that it was really hot, so I was eating a lot of fruit, and someone was like, oh, is it hot where you are? Like, that's so weird because, you know, if you're in the northern hemisphere, obviously it's really cold because you guys have winter now. So yeah, it's funny being on such an international platform and kind of forgetting that there are so many people who you're connected with who are experiencing something so vastly different to what you're experiencing. So I thought I'd just share a little insight into what Christmas time is like in Australia. You know, I was actually going to do Vlogmas this year because I thought I haven't really seen any Aussie Vlogmases, and that could be really interesting because all the people that I follow who do Vlogmas are in the northern hemisphere, and they're all having like a beautiful white Christmas, which is, you know, that kind of idyllic thing. When you think of Christmas, you think of snow and being all rugged up in jumpers and things like that, and in Australia that's just not the case at all. It's so hot. Summer starts at the beginning of December, so by the end of December you're just in like the top heat of summer. So the end of December, and then I guess beginning of January to mid-January is just so hot, and it will stay hot usually until March. Sometimes even April will be really hot. So yeah, it gets really hot in summer. Every day is usually above 30, usually average like 33, 34, so this is Celsius. I will put up what it is in Fahrenheit on the screen just to give you guys an idea. But a really hot day will be like 38 to 40, and then it's like we're all complaining about how hot it is. But 33, 34 is pretty standard. So yeah, Christmas Day is usually very hot, and we are on the coast of Australia, the east coast in Sydney, so we do get some breeze, but in summer it's a hot breeze. So you're kind of expecting some relief, and it's just like this warm breeze washes over you, and it is just, I mean, you kind of get used to it, and it's, in a way, it's kind of pleasant. You step outside and it's like you're getting an immediate hug because it's so humid. But yeah, if you're new to Australia or Australian summer, I think there are some positives, but also obviously some negatives. It is very hot. It's hot all year round. In winter, it gets as cold as, like, in Sydney, maybe during the day, like a really cold day, 14. Mornings and evenings obviously are colder, but yeah, it won't get below 14 degrees. 14 degrees would be a really cold day. Like, there was a period of time this winter when there was some like Arctic chill or something, and it was about 14, 15 degrees during the day for like a week, and it was on the news. Like, it was news that it was so cold. So yeah, we are used to much warmer temperatures. As you can tell, I didn't do Vlogmas. For those of you who do not know what Vlogmas is, it's basically when you vlog every day of December until Christmas. So you start on the 1st and then, you know, do every day until the 25th. And I was actually gonna do it, but I just forgot. Like, December really snuck up on me. And then I was a few days in and I thought, maybe I can just start late. Maybe no one would mind. But now it's like a week in, and I just don't think I can get away with it. But I am going to Bali in a few days, as I mentioned, and I am going to vlog every day that I'm in Bali. So there will be a lot of vlogs. For those of you who like them, you'll have a good time. For those of you who do not like them, probably less of a good time, but I'll still show you guys like what I'm eating and doing and stuff like that, which you guys seem to like. So stay tuned for that. For now, I'm just gonna chill, keep an eye on my cookies, and then we're gonna head off to dinner. And I'm gonna be hanging with my friends, so I don't think I'll vlog it because none of my friends do the whole social media thing. Although some of them know that I do, not all of them do know about it. So yeah, I don't know, like maybe I'll sneakily vlog what we're eating, but other than that, it's mostly gonna be like this. Fun. So the cookies are done and they smell absolutely amazing. I am so excited to have one, or 10. They took about 12 minutes in the oven. You do want to get them out when they're still a little bit soft on top, because like I said earlier, they do firm up. So just do 12 minutes at 180 and it'll be fine. Even if they feel a little bit firm, it will totally come good, trust me. I'm just gonna leave these for about a minute or two to firm up a little bit on the tray, and then I'll put it on a cooling rack. So we're just about to head off, but I can't wait to have a cookie later on. So Nick and I are gonna share a cookie now, and I'm going to pick this one. Oh my god, they smell so good. Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I was born ready.
Sneaking. He hates being in my videos.
I'm full of hate.
He's excited though. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so good. Verdict?
They're pretty good.
Pretty good. Delicious. Did you get a chocolate chunk yet?
I want that big bit with the chocolate.
Do it. Yes? Yeah, there's the smile. Yes. And we are off to dinner. Hey guys, so I've just gotten home and it is very late, so I'm going to say good night. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.